Hi everyone, it's been a while since my last video and my last voiceover. Looking back at it, my last video was my May plan with me, and now I'm going to post my June plan with me. So yep, I was a little bit absent and I won't be able to do my usual introduction where I talk face to face to you before showing you my actual setup, because this past month has been quite rough for me. Unfortunately, my health wasn't so good, so I wasn't able to work like usual. I've been sick most of the time, and this is why I wasn't able to film anything or even plan something. I tried to focus on my shop since I've planned for quite some time a shop update, so I tried to work on that. Now I'm starting to feel better. Well, a couple of days ago I went to a specialized doctor. He gave me some treatments to undergo, and it will take some time for the medications to start working. So I hope I'll be able to come back stronger than before. Don't worry, it's not something tragic, it's just that my health issues have quite some impact on my daily life, so it's a little bit annoying. To be honest, I have 3 studio vlogs worth of footages on my computer that I still have to edit, so that I can upload them on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to come back. I have lots of videos for you, so keep an eye on them. Now, let's stop talking about sad things, because of course you're here for my Don't Play With Me. This theme, as you probably already saw, it's a watercolor theme. I don't even remember the last time I used watercolors. Maybe, yeah, I think my last June, so it's been 1 year. I hope I'll be able to pull off this kind of theme. I had quite some struggle, because to be honest, if you remember, I told you on my May Plan With Me introduction that I had already thought of a theme for May, but since I decided for my Daisy theme, I postponed that setup that I had in mind, and I wanted to use it for June. But when I started planning and sketching my June theme, I realized that I didn't have the exact colors that I needed, and it's not like I could change colors, because it's a recreation of something, so I need to pick the right shades. After planning for more than 1 month that theme, I was quite lost. I asked on my Instagram stories to suggest me some colors, maybe colors that I don't use a lot, or something that you wanted me to use, so that I could come up at least with a color palette. Thank you for the suggestions. I received quite some ideas, and at the end I went for green. I came up with a color palette with green inside. This is the result. It's quite warm color palette, more like a terracotta, if it does make sense, a terracotta color palette. I have greens, I have some rusty oranges, some beige neutral colors. Fell in love with this color palette, but I couldn't come up with a theme or subject using them. I struggled for 2 and 3 days, but nothing, until scrolling on Pinterest I found a photo of a landscape. I think that the city was in Spain. I'll post the photos that I took inspiration from here on the screen. Maybe some of you can recognize this place. I fell in love with this photo. The colors were perfect for my color palette, and so this is it. This is going to be my theme. I don't know how to call it. Maybe, yeah, sceneries, landscapes, I don't know. Let me know in the comment down below if you have a suggestion on how I can name this theme. And I didn't want it to use markers for the setup and watercolors for the drawings, so I decided to use the markers, and in this case are highlighters, as watercolors. You can use the technique if the markers are water-based. You just need to draw on a plastic surface, add water, and that's it. You can use them as watercolors. Of course the result will be muted, but since they are the same shades, you can give a cohesive and organic look to your theme, since you're basically using the same colors in a highlighter form and in a watercolor form. These highlighters are from Rytech Official. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, and I leave their Instagram username somewhere on the screen and down below in the info box. They sent me lots of products and highlighters, and I filmed them box with me video in one of my 3 vlogs that I still have to edit, and I think it will be my next vlog, so you'll be able to see them soon. I know that this type of style of drawings, it's not something that you have seen a lot on my Bujos and my videos here on YouTube. I tend to draw doodles, but this time I decided to go back to my roots, let's say, because this is the type of style of drawing that I had before starting my Bujo. I wasn't a fan of doodles when I was younger, and I preferred a realistic kind of style, like this one. I remember that when I was in high school, I used to spend my time in class drawing on a random piece of papers, and I usually will draw the things that I saw outside of the windows or sceneries from my cities, etc, etc. Don't worry, I focus on lessons, just as sometimes lessons were kind of boring, so I found myself drawing without even realizing, and I was a good student, don't worry. Since my main focus for this theme are my illustrations and the watercolors drawings, I decided to go easy on the setup, and as you can see, I'm not doing extra things, and it's quite simple, elegant, and minimalistic, but I like the contrast between the, let's say, intricate drawings and the simple side of the setup. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like this kind of style, even if it's something new here on my Bujo. I'm not going to talk more because I'm running out of things to say, so I'm going to leave you with the setup and some good music. I hope you will like this theme, and of course please subscribe to my channel, it really helps me a lot. We will see you next time in my next video. It will be soon, don't worry, and bye bye.